I feel like I'm racing like a what's those things, the speeders that they did in Star Wars? I feel like Anakin Skywalker. Welcome back to another video. Since viewers, we're gonna do back today. Nothing changes how I'm gonna warm up. We're gonna use our wide grip pull down to get some blood flowing in my lats and kind of warm my biceps up and get my elbows juicing. And then we're gonna move on to, we're gonna start with dumbbell rows today because I kind of want to do a little meathead shit and sling some heavy weight around. So we're gonna do that at the beginning of the workout today so we're not exhausted and we can actually see what we can do. So it'll just be me today. Ari is not feeling up to being on camera today, so she's gonna be my beautiful camera lady today. So if the screen is shaky, it's because it's her and we're on the phone because we left our expensive camera at the house because it's a pain in the ass sometimes. So we're gonna get the best of videos we can for you guys. But I'm gonna start with this warm up and see how my lats are feeling today. We're also gonna incorporate traps today. We don't normally throw our traps in, but that's somewhere where I have seen in posing that I need a little work. And possibly there will be a little posing teaser at the end of this video. So I'm not great at it, but I'm getting better, so we'll see. So I'm gonna get this workout started. The width that you go down and up is completely up to your body type. And you see how when I let it up, I'm only pulling with my lats. If I was any wider, it just kind of gives me a little bit of twinge, like a little pain. Any closer, and I don't feel it in my lats. Oh, there went a popping elbow. Ooh, that feels good. Like I said, in our little short, brief warm up that we had there, and I did 2 sets of that too, just to get good and a little blood pumping in there, just make sure my elbows are going. Now we've moved on to our dumbbell rows. Now I want to stress something, guys. A lot of people will say that straps are not necessary. You know, they want to work out raw or they're cheating or whatever the naysayers. Here's my personal opinion. If straps help you get more of a contraction and more of an exercise, then use those fucking straps. I don't want to work my forearms out today. I want to work my traps and my lats out. So, you know, just you listen to your body. But me personally, I use straps. They help me out. But all right, so moving on to our exercise, I'm going to do this a little unorthodox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a weight that I know that I can do. I'm gonna do like a set of 5 to make sure my biceps and my elbows and everything are firing, you know, because I don't want to pull anything, I don't want to tear anything. And then we'll grab some heavier dumbbells and see how that feels. So I'll probably start with some 80s just to see what if my lats are feeling up to the challenge today. I'm sure they are. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm always feeling good. Feeling bad is a state of mind. If you let yourself feel bad. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. It wasn't too bad. My only complaint about fucking straps, guys, is that they're a pain in the ass sometimes, especially on your offhand. Yeah, feel pretty good. So like I said, I wanted to do some meathead shit today. So I'm gonna try these 140-pound dumbbells. I hope I don't fucking rip my arm off trying to do it. I've never tried it before. This is heavy, the dumbbells, as we got in this gym, so it'd be cool to max out the dumbbells on something. You know I can bench it, but fucking, you know, rowing it's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go for 10 or 12. We'll see. I'm not gonna sacrifice the weight for my form, so it might be a blooper at the end of this video if I can't get it. So we'll see. I'm gonna fucking try my best though. And again, this is what straps are for, guys. Because I know my forearm would get fatigued of fucking 140 pounds before my lats will. I know my lats are capable of moving the weight. It is my forearm. This is my bicep. Oh, here we go. Locked in. Oh, it's fucking heavy. Ah. 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 Oh, there's form. All right, this is my weak arm, so my weak side. So let's see. Let's see what she's cooking with. Hot. Hot. Ah. Hot. Oh. 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 That's all I got. Well, guys, that was a good example of trying something to know. You know, like, I will not say that that is a good working set. I'm going to put it on the video for example. I'm sure my form will be critiqued in the comments because I know that I sacrificed a little form for a few reps there. But here's the thing with that. Unless you try it, you'll never fucking know. And so now I know that I'm capable of doing that for 5 reps. So I need to work some weights that are closer, a little bit lower than that, but closer to that weight, and get my body used to it and start building the strength. So in a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2, I can get that for 8, you know? And then to me, 8 reps, that's a working set. Any less than that, unless you're doing 5 or 6 sets of them, it's, you know, it just doesn't count. So in my mind, that does not count. But I hope you guys enjoy watching me fail. All right, well, we're gonna go move on to our 3rd set. Again, like I said, guys, I'm doing this a little unorthodox. It started with 80s, moved up to 140s. I'm gonna move to the 100s. And we may even do a 4th set, just depending on how these feel. I would like to get a good 8, 10 reps out of a weight. So I'm gonna move to a little bit more of a doable weight with proper form. Again, because this is supposed to be our heavy movement. All right, let's see here. I mean, honestly, unless you're doing like a T-bar row or something, this is one of the heaviest movements you can do with your lats. I think these are 100s, right? They're not 110s? Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. Woo, yeah. Oh, well, while I figure out these straps that I recommended for you guys, told you they're a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. So we're moving back to the wide grip pull down. I am really liking the connection that I'm getting with my lats on the upper width today, so I'm going to stick with that. And I said in my last video, I don't know if you guys watched it, probably not, but I'm wanting some upper growth. So let's try this this lat pull down. I'll explain my form a little bit too, because I feel like I haven't touched that very well in recent videos. So on this particular exercise, you want to arch your back just a little bit, so you can use just your lats. You're not pulling with your shoulders. Pull it down to your chest. You want to squeeze those lats together at the bottom of the motion. Okay, well, moving on to a 2nd set of this. We'll probably do 3. I'd like to point out on this one, guys, just like I said over on the dumbbell rows, I'm not going to sacrifice form for the weight. And I'm one of those people that wants to hit a certain number for it to be a working set. Like 8 or above is a working set for me. Any less than that, you know, yeah, of course you're doing something, but I don't feel like it's optimal, you know, like you're not getting the best and most efficient workout you can. I personally like to drop my weight, especially like say if I got to 12 and it was failure, even if I've rested in between sets and I know that, you know, I'm probably up for it, I can do another 12, but are the last 4 going to be slinging it? Are the last 4 going to be pushing it? You know, or am I going to risk hurting something? And ultimately, that's the mindset that you have to have, guys, if you're in here training for competition or for shows, because there's an injury around every corner, man. And yeah, I like to do some dumb shit, be a meathead and sling some weight around, but you got to be a meathead with a little bit of an IQ. So I'm going to move on to my second set. I've dropped the weight 15 pounds. I want to get a good contraction for this. And like I said, I was substituting a little bit of form for that last weight, which was only 150 pounds, you know, but shit, I only weigh 175. So I'm not a big guy. I'm a little guy with big muscles. Okay, well, it's bright as fuck outside, guys, so this particular scene or exercise is going to be tricky with the lighting, so you may get half of me in the front and half of me in the back and me talking and not talking. I don't use the straps on this fucking machine because the handles are too big around and they're made got rubber on them and it's a pain in the ass. So it's like your hand gets stuck, you know. But we're going to do a reverse grip. I like to put my hands as close to the V's as you can. We're going to do single arm. So let me get set up here. All right, now this is nothing new, guys. We've done these before. I want the arm. Actually, you know, since you're on that side, let me start with that side. Now you want the lat to stretch all the way out, and you want to contract it all the way down. Slow on the eccentric, control the motion. I wish I could use my straps on this. I guess in theory I could. It's just more trouble than it's worth because this does get in your fucking forearms, especially having that palms facing outward. You don't want to let your body twist, but you do want to let that lat open up. All right, so probably going to do 2 sets of those. We're going to keep the same weight because any more than 12 on that one would have been to failure. 13 would have been failure, 13, 14. So it's good weight, good good isolation on this. I love this machine, man. You can try all the machines in the world, but this one is one of the better ones. So, all right, well, we'll move on to our next set. All right, well, now we're gonna move on to a T-bar row. Again, nothing new, guys. You're gonna see a lot of repeat stuff because we only work out at one gym. because I'm not a big YouTuber yet. I can't afford that shit. But this is a T-bar row. We're gonna do 2 different variations. We're gonna start out with our straight or neutral grip, and then we're gonna move on to our upper back a little bit and do our wider grip. I'm not doing as heavy a weight on this one, and we're knocking it down to 2 sets per exercise for the remainder of the exercise, simply because there's some stuff that I wanted to throw in that I completely forgot about. Like I wanted to do traps today, and I got to throw in enough for at least 2 trap exercises. And I'd like to work on our upper back, you know, mid to upper back a little bit, not just our lats. A lot of people confuse back day with just being lats, you know, because it's the largest part of your back. But honestly, man, it's the largest part of your back, but your back's made up of so many more muscles. And it takes all those little muscles to make the lats look good. So, all right, 2 sets of these. I'm gonna try to do 15 of them because it's a little lighter, so 2 sets of 15. Really focusing on the stretch and contraction. Again, we're not gonna sacrifice form for weight. Ooh, I think that was 15, right? 14, 15, something, maybe 16. Okay, something else I'd like to point out, guys, in this exercise is, well, Ari actually pointed it out in between sets, so I got to give credit where credit's due, but I trained her right, I must say. So, in this exercise, you know, when you go all the way down, you see how I'm sagging and I'm allowing my lats to take the pressure, right? Actually, it's starting to pull on my shoulder and my traps because I've allowed them to roll forward. So, it's tiring. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is instead of letting your shoulders roll forward all the way, keep your chest poked out so that your lat stays engaged. When you come up, when you go down. See how my lats, I'm stretching them, but they're always staying engaged. Since viewers, ladies and gentlemen, and those that give a shit. So, moving on to our second variation of this T-bar row. We're actually going to do the T-bar part of the T-bar row. So, this is going to focus on in between your shoulder blades, the bottom part of your traps, the upper part of your lats, that squeeze at the top, you know? So, this is one. It's going to get mid, upper, lower. It's really kind of a full back exercise, but dominant to the upper back. You may even get some activation in your rear delt, and that is completely okay, because shoulders are 2 days from now. So how wide you grip this is completely up to you. It's going to be based on your body type, but I like a wide grip. Same rules apply, guys. Keep the chest poked out. Okay, so we've got, I think, 3 more workouts in this, or exercises in this workout. Is it workouts and exercises or exercises? Whatever. Exercises in the workout. Yeah, so there's, we're gonna do the dual pulley row, really, because I love these things, man. At this point of the exercise, I'm really trying to focus on a squeeze. I've already done my heavy movements and my stretching movements, and now I want to do some squeeze movements. And I like the isolation. I like to do single arm stuff for my lats. For some reason, I can't get proper contraction on both sides when I'm doing both sides at the same time because I'm right-handed, and no matter what, my body's always going to favor that right side. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 on these. This is one of those, it's a pinned machine, so I'm going to start out a little heavier and probably drop my weight 15 to 20 pounds per set just to make sure that I can get those 12 to 15 reps. I'm not necessarily going to do pause reps on this, guys, but I am going to move slow so that I'm controlling the eccentric, because you guys all know as well as I do, that's when you're building the most muscle. And then the contraction is when you're feeding that muscle. So I'm going to get started with this, and then like I said, guys, I'll finish out this exercise with a pose down for you guys, so y'all can all shred me to pieces in the comments. And again, guys, this is not a machine that you want to rock. Yeah, definitely gonna have to move down about 20 pounds. It'd be perfect. I misspoke last time, guys. Or not really misspoke, I just didn't explain it properly. When I said a dual pulley, there's 2 pulleys on this machine. Can you show right here, babe? There's 2 pulleys on this machine, so they go to the same weight. So the weight is, it's shared between them, but you can also get 100% of the weight on one handle if you want to. So when I say I like to do the isolations, when 2 machines are together or the bar is connected, you know, you can favor one side, or when you're doing a lat pull down. But on these, they're completely independent of one another. So, you know, if you get the right one in too tight or real tight, you have that option to pull your left side in and squeeze it equally, especially if you're doing a weight that you can control. So I just wanted to point that out. Guys, I'm trying to get more in depth and explain more in these videos. Really just had to learn more about taking the videos, you know. Teaching you guys how to work out is, I gotta learn how to do that. I know how to work out, is just learning how to teach you guys and do it on video. So bear with me, but I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm gonna get this workout in. I think that's the same weight I did last time. Nah, it's not, it's lighter. Wow. Okay, well, like I said, we was gonna incorporate traps into our exercise or workout today, so I need to grow them. Not that my traps are small or weak or anything, I just, as far as physique goes, I'm trying to get as much out of this bulk as I can before inevitably we have to start a cut, which I've never done before, so that's going to be an experience in itself. Luckily, I'm always lean, so maybe it won't be too bad. But guys, if you are watching this, I would like to take a second to please ask you to drop a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you guys are enjoying this content. If you have any recommendations for the content, I have received some comments from viewers, and I hope that you guys have noticed that I have listened to what you guys have said. So again, this channel is for you guys, not for me. I'm going to be in here working out and enjoying it regardless. I just want to share it with y'all. So please let me know what you guys think. And again, like, subscribe, comment. It really helps the algorithm out. I will respond very quickly. I work on my computer at home, so yeah, I'll be right there to respond. So we're going to do some shrugs. We're going to do probably 2 sets of 2 different variations. I would like to do some shrugs in front of us. And then I would like to do 2 sets in front. I didn't say how many. 2 sets in front, and then 2 sets behind us. And guys, this is another one that I think straps are really important on, because I don't even like to put my thumbs around the bar. Ooh, that felt pretty good.
You could never find somebody do it like me. I'ma turn it all the way up, cause it kamikaze. Go ahead and try, baby, you are gonna see that you'll never ever find somebody do it like me. You could never find somebody do it like me. I'ma turn it all the way up, cause it kamikaze. Go ahead and try, baby, you are gonna see that you'll never ever find somebody do it like me.
Don't get excited, kids. No twerking on the bar. I already said I can't twerk on the bar. I don't know how to twerk. I'm kidding. It is a pole. It's just a horizontal pole. True story though, guys. I actually do have a stripper pole in my living room. And I almost run into it every fucking day that I walk through my living room or like turn around to get my shoes. Boom, there's a pink pole there. Okay, all right. So, shrugs behind the back. So on this one, guys, you're gonna have to lean forward a little bit to get the weight over your butt. Some people don't like these. Some people say they're bad for you. They probably got little ass traps too. Okay, so our final exercise, we just learned what this nifty fucking contraption right here does. It's a push down assist thingy mabobber. And we're gonna use it for lat prayers today instead of that boring old rope. Now, I must say this, I gotta go ahead and get this disclaimer out there. I apologize for any copyright infringement. I didn't put Creed on. And so if you can hear it in the background, I'll do my best to blur it out. Active noise canceling mics do a lot, but you can only do so much when the music's loud. So I'm gonna try to explain this exercise to the best of my ability because it's new to me. So we're gonna try this together. So same as a normal lat prayer, we're gonna get our feet shoulder width up, actually a little bit less than shoulder width apart. We're gonna stick our butt out, arch our back our arch. We're gonna back that arch up and do a lat pull down. Woo! Felt pretty good, but I think I could go a little heavier. Oh, I gotta drop it on my last one. I feel like I'm racing like a what's those things, the speeders that they did in Star Wars? I feel like Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, that too, a Tron motorcycle. Oof. Well, guys, that concludes today's video. So gave you a little pose down there. Again, I'm not going to brag. I've got a lot of practice to do, but competition's not till June, so I got plenty of time and a new coach. So both of those go hand in hand. I'm sure you guys are going to shred me in the comments. All you keyboard warriors that can't lift 25 pounds will probably tell me how my posing sucks. That's okay. Please comment with a photo because I would like to see your rebuttal. I digress. Let's move on to the end of this video. So we did lats today. I think our last video was lats as well. But again, I'm trying to focus on my upper lat growth so that my lat spread is a little more dominating. It gives a little more mass. There's a little more bubble under my arm. So we're gonna work those heavy. Also, the quality of my last video was shit, so I'm trying to make it up for you guys. I apologize, Ari wasn't in the video today. She's behind the camera, she just wasn't feeling up to it. So to recap on today's exercise, man, we started out with our heavy movement first today. Normally that's a little unorthodox for what I normally do, but I kind of just wanted to see what I was capable of. And trying to do dumbbell rows with those 140s was nice. And I did do them 5-6 times. However, I didn't want to substitute my form for that weight. So we dropped our weight down, did some few more, and we dropped, started with 80 to test them. We went up to 130, and then I dropped them down to 100. And I did 2 more sets at the 100 because they felt so great. So moving on from that, we moved back to a wide grip pull down. We're going to do medium to heavy weight on that because we almost did pause reps. Not quite, but close to pause reps. Then we moved on to our T-bar row. Same as normal, 2 variations. I like to do inner grip and outer grip. And then just our burnouts, we're going to do our lat prayers. The only thing that I added today to our back workout that we don't normally have is some trap workouts. We did 2 variations of the shrugs. and that felt pretty good to incorporate. So I'll probably continue to do that and build on that part of our workout a little more in the future. So again, guys, if you like what you see, if you're enjoying our content, please drop a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the video, hit the little bell for alerts if you want to get notifications when we post new content. And we post new content almost every day, at least short contents, and every weekend we do a long content, a long form content. So plenty of things to watch on our channel, plenty of things to learn, plenty of things coming. We got some really cool videos coming up. So again, guys, comment down below, really helps the algorithm out. But I really appreciate you guys that are tuning in and watching and dropping comments. It really helps for the channel and it makes me feel good. So I appreciate you guys again. Peace. Till next time.